We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
FBI documents and whistleblowers, Chinese hackers, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. Joe Biden and Hunter Biden allegedly coerced Burisma CEO Mykola Zlochevsky to pay them millions of dollars in exchange for their help in getting the Ukrainian prosecutor investigating the company fired, according to allegations contained in an unclassified FBI document released Thursday by Senator Chuck Grassley. Grassley said he released the document, which describes an alleged criminal bribery scheme involving then Vice President Biden and a Ukrainian business executive, so that the American people can read this document for themselves without the filter of politicians or bureaucrats. The document in question is an FBI-generated FD 1023 form, which Grassley acquired via legally protected disclosures by Justice Department whistleblowers, according to the senator's office. That FD 1023, a confidential human source reporting document, reflects the FBI's interview with a highly credible confidential source who detailed multiple meetings and conversations he or she had with a top executive of Ukrainian natural gas firm Burisma Holdings over the course of several years, starting in 2015. Hunter Biden at the time sat on the board of Burisma. The section chief of the FBI's Foreign Influence Task Force, Laura DeMello, participated in a transcribed interview before the House Judiciary Committee and its subcommittee on the weaponization of the federal government on Monday, and revealed details of how the Bureau conditioned social media companies to believe the Hunter Biden laptop was Russian disinformation despite knowing it was legitimate. In a letter to FBI Director Wray on Thursday, House Judiciary Committee Chairman Jim Jordan detailed the testimony, which revealed that after the initial New York Post story on the Hunter Biden laptop in October 2020, the FBI made an institutional decision to refuse to answer direct questions from social media companies about the laptop's authenticity, despite months of constant information sharing up to that time. China-based hackers broke into the email account of the U.S. ambassador to China, Nicholas Burns, as part of a spying campaign first revealed last week. The cyber attack also targeted Daniel Crittenbrink, the Assistant Secretary of State for East Asia, who recently accompanied Secretary of State Anthony Blinken on a trip. Blinken's email account was untouched, but CNN previously reported that the hacker accessed Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo's messages. In all, the hackers accessed hundreds of thousands of U.S. government emails. The emails were unclassified, but might have given the spies information into planning for recent China visits by senior Biden administration officials, according to the Wall Street Journal. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. defended himself against allegations of racist and conspiratorial comments during a hearing on government censorship held by the Select Subcommittee on the Weaponization of the Federal Government. Democrats attempted to censor Kennedy's testimony on censorship, blocking him from speaking, constantly interrupting him, and attempting to move the committee into executive session so the public could not hear his comments. Kennedy was testifying how the Democrats worked with social media to censor his freedom of speech. Kennedy, the son of Robert F. Kennedy and the nephew of President John F. Kennedy, accused his fellow Democrats of trying to censor a censorship hearing. It's why Mr. Kennedy is running for president, to help us expose and stop what's going on, said the committee's chair, Representative Jim Jordan. Finally, on a sad note, Tony Bennett, the legendary singer and showman whose musical career spanned 70 years and reached around the world, has passed away. He was 96 years old. Bennett died in his hometown of New York. No specific cause was given. In February 2021, Bennett revealed that he had been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease 5 years earlier, but he soldiers on in the recording studio and on tour. Over his career, Bennett won 20 Grammy Awards, including a Lifetime Achievement Honor presented in 2001. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.